Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Today is going to be a little bit different. I know I say that a lot, but today really is. I'm going to have to call it quits here probably about 10 o'clock this morning. And the reason being is I have to go outside and rearrange what I've got on my stoop. I have to remove part of the patio stones there that are forming a step that I never use anymore. Right now my big brown delivery box is sitting on it, and I want to give myself an extra about this much for the bike box. Now, at 2:30 this afternoon, my son said he's going to come over, weather permitting. Now there's a 30% chance of rain today, so it may or may not work out. That's the way it goes. We can't change the weather yet. And also at 1:45 this afternoon, I'm supposed to be getting a phone call from the radiologist. They've made an appointment, and I'm going to be getting a call, and he's going to be talking to me, and because it's about 5 months down the road since my last PSA test, and he will be letting me know what the one I had the other day is, and what's going to happen there. That'll be interesting. Trying not to think about it actually. Anyway, how many of you noticed that the two people that I showed you at the end of yesterday's sunrise were not Don and Bridget, our walkers? No, they were somebody else, and I didn't realize it until afterwards. Don and Bridget actually came by about 10 minutes later. Now, they did come by this morning, and there's no sunrise to show you. It's cloudy, gray. It looks like it could rain any minute. It's that kind of weather. So, what am I going to do today? Well, what I'd like to do is take these two pieces into the back room and spray them with the number 338, I think it is. Oh no, that's 66. Anyway, I'll find it. It's up there somewhere. And so we got to do that because this has to be sprayed before we can glue the pieces in place. And there's a lot of them go on here. I think probably most of these pieces that we've got here go onto this. So okay. So that's the plan for today. I've got to get at it here. I've got the GoPro ready for in case Missy the dog comes by this morning. If you remember, I missed her. It's 8:46. She usually comes by right about now. So I'm just having a hard time here getting my thoughts together. My son's coming by at. Did I tell you my son's coming by at 2:30 to help me put the bike box together? Let's get at it here. I think the next time you see me, it's either going to be with the Missy or it's going to be in the back room trying to spray this stuff, which isn't that hard. The spray booth is already back there. The compressor's already back there. The only thing I got to do is get my paint. Where is it here? Here. There we go. Here's our 338. And it sounds good. It sounds kind of watery. I think I over-thinned this one. I did. A 40% paint and 60% thinner. Well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to maybe give it two light coats, instead of one heavy coat and having it kind of run and pool, because where it pooled on the other part that I sprayed, it was kind of, you might say, blotchy, although it did look okay, after I got everything stuck on it. So anyway, let's get ourselves organized here. And today is garbage day. I think I can hear I can actually see it. Yeah, today's garbage day. Monday is garbage day here on Callum Crescent. And has been for years. And probably will be for years to come. Let's do something. Let's get spraying here. I'm kind of uptight and nervous and sometimes I get a little incoherent when I'm uptight and nervous. Well, I got important stuff happening today, and I'm kind of, you might say, worried about it. Important stuff like I got to spray this. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this right this time. Unlock. And unlock. There we go. Here we are. Good morning, Max.
Good morning. Right on time.
Yes, right on time. Okay, can you calm down? Can you calm down? She says, I can't calm down. I'm a labradoodle. This is what labradoodles do. This is what they do. Yeah. Okay, all right, here we go. There we go. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Here we go. No, you can stay here. You can stay here.
Or not.
Or not, yeah.
I guess it's warm enough.
Oh, it's kind of gray out there.
It is.
At 2:30 this afternoon, Phil is going to be coming over and help me assemble the bike box.
There's thunderstorms this afternoon.
At 2:30? Probably. Oh my goodness.
Check the weather.
Well,
Check the radar.
The idea is if it's raining, he's going to be coming over at tomorrow. All being well.
That's a better idea.
But today would have been a good day for him because he's off work early. So, too bad, eh? And he doesn't have to pick up his kid from school. So.
Well. We'll get there, right?
Yeah, we'll get there. Well, it's all ready to put together anyway. Thunderstorms. I didn't want to hear that. Okay. All right. Where were we here? I think I was editing. That's what I was doing. Okay. Obviously, we're in the Yamato room. And I did shake this up in the paint shaker as well as stirring it. And I'm going to try and obviously filter out the lumps. I'm finding that these little filters that Gabe suggested are really good. And anyway, so what's been happening is probably about 45 minutes ago, my phone rings. And it turns out it's the radiologist. Oh, that didn't work good. Okay, maybe I didn't pour it fast enough. Well, that didn't work good either. Well, we're not going to need very much, and I guess I can clean that up. I just don't want to be wasting it. Anyway, it was the radiologist, and he says your PSA has gone down. It's gone down about 2 points, and the bottom line is that what he's suggesting now is he's going to contact my doctor, get my doctor to monitor the situation, and if it starts going up significantly, then they'll deal with the problem again. So yeah, that's kind of good news, isn't it? Yeah, I was sort of expecting he was going to say your PSA has gone up and you better come in for radiation. Okay, a lot of people would probably reshoot this, but just let me move in a little bit here. Okay, so yeah, no, I still haven't done anything with my step out in the front. Things are not going as planned. Oh my, I put way more in there than I needed. Way more. Okay, so this little filter is garbage now. Let's not drip it on my pants. Okay. And we will carefully put the lid on here now. Oh, look at all of this that I've wasted. Oh, and I don't have that much of this. This is just terrible. Let's get another paper towel here. Okay, and I don't drip it on my pants. Well, as I've said before, I tell it like it is. Okay, we are all set up here. I've got the regulator set for 12 pounds pressure. And if you remember, I was talking earlier about one of the reasons I didn't want to be back here to do my spraying is because I was cleaning up everything at the front. And then I realized that I can move the tank. I don't know if you can see it from your perspective, but it's right down there, the air tank. So now I can do my cleanup here. So that kind of helps. Okay, good thing those paper towels are cheap. Okay, let's get myself organized here. Now I don't want to be getting any paint on my gloves that are going to later get it onto the. Okay, I've done this sort of thing again, and the idea is we're just going to hold it and not accidentally spray the back. At least that's the plan. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the small one first. Put this out of the way over here, you can't see it. And put this like this. I'm hoping you're going to be able to see everything. I won't know until after until after I'm editing. And sometimes when I'm editing, I'm thinking, oh. And sometimes when I'm editing, I'm thinking, well, that turned out pretty good. So I'm hoping I'm going to have the feeling like that turns out pretty good. I will not be zooming in like I often do. Okay, so let's just zoom back here so that we can get a perspective. And what a mess! Look at this. I can't lay this down anywhere now. I wanted to poke a. Let me shut this off. I wanted to poke a piece of paper in there and kind of clean that up. You know, I've never had this happen before. I'm obviously really uptight today, aren't I? Okay. We're going to take this needle cap off and be very careful not to bend the end of our needle. Let's put it over here. Okay, and we are going to just check and make sure everything's going to be all right. For some reason, we're not we have to increase the air pressure here. Now what? It's almost like the needle's not going to be going in. Did I not tighten it up properly? Oh, this was loose. Okay, we'll try it again. This is just not my day. Okay. Now we get our air pressure back down to 12 pounds. I did increase it to about 20 there when I thought there was something wrong. Okay, so. Okay, we're back to 12. Let's just check it now. I think that's going to be all right. Okay, here we go again. Okay, let's quit while we're ahead. I'm just going to go ahead now and clean everything up, and then I've got to get outside. It's what time we got here? It's about 18 minutes after 11 already. Well, at least I got some good news this morning. So, yeah, I guess I can't, I shouldn't sound disappointed, right? Right. Okay, well, we got this painted. Yeah, oh, just check the back. Did we get any on the back? Oh, looks alright. Looks alright. Okay. Now, put this down very carefully. Maybe not there. Maybe I'll find another place for it. Okay, we're all cleaned up and ready for the next time. What a comedy of errors. I think there's a saying like that. Okay, I was noticing just probably, well, it's almost dry now. Last time I looked at this, I could see little glossy spots on it, but It's probably pretty much dry. We'll look at these parts, this part and the parts that are at the other model table, the little ones that we painted with the 66. We'll look at them closely tomorrow. I'm gonna wind today's episode up. I'm at least an hour and a half or more beyond where I said I was going to cut her off. So thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.